Hello everyone, welcome to Japanese IRL, where Mondays are Maji Day, and I'll be introducing a Japanese word or phrase that I've heard in real life, except today's a little different. It's a few things that I want to talk about, and hopefully they will be helpful. I want to talk about some things that I've learned during my time here in Japan, which spans about a decade. So to start off, when shit goes down, and I'm generalizing here, but there's a difference between what I saw when I lived in the States and while I've been living here. So first of all, think about the last time your boss or teacher did something that pissed you off. Nothing major, just like you just wanted to shake the shit out of them. In the States, I think what I would have been more likely to hear was something like dumbass or that dude is stupid, and an instant judgment, myself included. I would have been like, that guy's an asshole. But in Japan, I think you'd be more likely to hear something like, what is he doing? Or why is he doing that? Or I can't understand why he's doing that. Now, I know that I'm generalizing, and there are plenty of people in the States who would question why this guy is doing that, and there are plenty of people in Japan who would be like, that guy's a dumbass. But what I've realized while I've been here is that it's okay to not know. It's acceptable to not know. It's okay to not pass judgment or have an opinion on everything. It's okay to admit that we don't have enough information. It's like that movie Rashomon and the book that it was based off of, where there were many truths from each perspective, but we're never gonna know who the real killer is. I want you guys to know that I have learned so much from the actions that I observed following the huge earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear disaster in 2011. And recently I visited the Tohoku area of Japan, including regions and areas that were wiped away by the tsunami. I couldn't believe how far inland it went, how high, and even seeing it for myself was just incomprehensible. The government had said that in 3 years they would be finished rebuilding the area, but we drove for miles down that coastline and it looked like they had barely begun. I was in Kesenuma, which I'm sure that you've probably heard that town in the news, and we went to a restaurant in a temporary, it wasn't temporary housing, it was like a temporary fixture. And I had probably the most delicious meal that I had ever had. Normally I hate wasabi, but I savored every bite of this delicious sushi meal. And everyone around was so lively, but at the same time you could tell that they had seen some shit, and this wasn't hidden and it wasn't fake, and they were just working so hard. The stores had no customers to speak of, and it was weird that there were no children around. Our guide was like, this entire area is in danger of being a ghost town, disappearing. They're aware of this, the people of Tohoku, and in order for the area to survive, they have to make their own economy. And that's what the people of Tohoku are trying to do by harnessing their strengths to build their own tourism industry, and I urge you to take advantage of it. So basically the government helped, but not much. Volunteers helped a lot, but they can't fix everything. So now the people of Tohoku and these coastal areas are being innovative and taking control of their fate. I think we can learn a lot about how to act from these wonderful people, and if you feel afraid, alone, or confused, first of all, that's okay. And if I were to offer up any advice based on what I've learned, I would say be innovative with your planning, and I believe there's always a way. Listen to people who are scared instead of disavowing them. Be skeptical, but not pessimistic. And listen to Free Will by Rush. It'll make you feel better. So I apologize if you're here for the words. We'll be back to normal on Wednesday. I just think that it was time for a little pep talk, why not? And I hope this wasn't too dark. No show notes today, but there are general show notes in the description box below for your convenience. Yeah. So I would love to hear your examples or experiences of how to deal with really bad shit. And if you have lived in Japan, what are the most surprising lessons that you've learned during your time here? So please come back every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Saturdays too for more Japanese IRL. And please be sure to check out JennySilver.Tokyo for more. Thank you for watching. Bye!